I think the tips will probably sound pretty universal to what you've seen everywhere else. I would, like being prepared and prompt and all those things. So definitely check all of those boxes. The thing that I would add is also definitely express your flexibility to learn new skills and to adapt as the needs of the businesses change. Right now, because so many businesses have had to figure out new business models for themselves, being flexible and kind of open to taking on new challenges is key. It is such a value add to businesses right now. Jared mentioned earlier, like, yes, while you might be a photographer, having those administrative skills could be helpful, or graphic design. Not that we expect you to like walk the dog or anything like that, but certainly demonstrating that you are willing to learn new software, being able to teach new teammates new software, those types of things. So your ability, I would say, to um, both take in new information, but also teach new skills to colleagues and folks that you're working with who may not have that. And sometimes that can include the owner, it could be invaluable to that business and help them pivot into the next wave of this. Everyone's trying to figure out what the future of work looks like right now. And most of you on this call are it. So you have skills that a lot of folks who are in the current more familiarity with software and programs that they may not have yet implemented, may have a new way of looking at it. You're probably more comfortable and familiar with virtual settings than a lot of folks who did traditional manufacturing or traditional in-office work. So as everyone is pivoting, you might be able to define how to do that best and what that looks like, how to engage audiences via different platforms. And you want to leverage those skills and don't just think of the traditional interview as the only way to get a job. You can do LinkedIn connections and offer to do a virtual coffee and things like that. I wouldn't say inundate people, but certainly shoot your shot, so to speak, and think of creative ways that you can add value to the businesses, to your role. Don't be afraid to express new ideas or work on something on the side and say, hey, I was thinking of this. Those things can give you a leg up both in the workforce and in an interview. And always, one thing, make sure you're like researching the company. Nothing's where, even if they're small, itty bitty, maybe don't have a strong web presence, make sure you go in knowing something about the company and thinking of the problem that you want to help them solve in that role.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.